back into the Nightshade field, where they kind of like grew up together and they'd make flower crowns together when they were younger. And Azure agreed because obviously like the person that they loved was trying to reach out to them again and reconnect, you know, Azure really wanted to have that connection again with TwoTime. So Azure followed TwoTime out, and while Azure was trying to talk to TwoTime and was trying to like kinda, you know, shit happened. I mean, Azure essentially after TwoTime stabbed like Azure, he just let TwoTime kill him. Like, he just kind of laid there with a smile on his face and just let TwoTime kill him because he couldn't do anything. And at least it was like this moment of, oh, I can't really do shit about this, but I love this person. And he couldn't really feel the confliction of being betrayed, essentially, by the person that he trusted the most. So Azure just let himself die in the Nightshade field. So yeah, that was pretty funny. The Nightshade boy is, okay, so Azure's actually a botanist. I'm not sure if this was, I know I explained this in the, before the server got nuked. I did do a few lore drops. Azure was a botanist and would make medicinal, like, you know, he'd make medicines and stuff out of flowers. He grew flowers in his free time, and he would tell, he would, you know, he would geek out the TwoTime about all these different flowers and stuff, but nightshades were his personal favorite. And if you know anything about nightshades, they're a semi-psychedelic flower that are known for being incredibly poisonous to humans. But Azure could kind of use them as in a way where they could, you know, he could turn them into medicinal drugs for the people in the cult. So the nightshades were Azure's favorite flower, and TwoTime, as a repercussion of that, also ended up getting really into nightshades after they killed Azure.
I'd rather want to live, thank you.
TwoTime would essentially get this high off taking nightshades that they couldn't get over, especially because of, you know, the high of respawning and the high of like reaching this respawn. They couldn't get that all the time, and if anything, it made them feel so out of body that they just started taking nightshades as a way to cover it up, if that makes sense. Now, this is like basically thematic for their entire relationship, because after the fact, when Azure was actually like reanimated into the world by
No, stop.
I'm not gonna explain. Okay, well I actually have already explained it. Phosphorus was the person who actually manipulated Azure. Azure's tentacles are vines. They're like very, very slick vines that are wrapped around each other, and they can bloom nightshade flowers when kind of like if you guys know the cacti in Arizona and how they can bloom flowers in like certain time periods or stuff. Azure's kind of similar. So when he was like reanimated, it basically took the matter from the nightshade flowers from which he was buried, and he basically encompasses their matter, if that makes sense. So his hair has nightshade flowers. They're kind of like built of vines, if that makes sense. And that's why Azure has tentacles. They're just built up of like vines that are wrapped around each other, and they have small thorns on them, which is why it hurts when Azure can like actually grab people with the tentacles. But I think the interesting thematic is that fucking the fact that TwoTime eventually gains an addiction to nightshade flowers and Azure ends up encompassing the essence of the nightshade flowers is a huge thematic between the two. Of basically they're essentially poisoning each other over time.
Stop! What are you doing?
So yeah, I like Azure time lore. It's pretty cool. Yes, by technicality, that's the thematic. And it's really, really fucked.